Hello there, and welcome back to another Green Card Back Star Wars action figure review. Today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Vintage Collection Incinerator Stormtrooper, the flamethrower wielding Stormtrooper variant from The Mandalorian. You probably recognise this trooper from Chapter 8, the last episode of Season 1, as a striking pyromaniac badass who almost brought the series to a premature end. It's certainly one of the more bombastic Stormtrooper designs that we've seen, and it's great to see a figure get released. The card back opts to use an illustration of the Incinerator Trooper rather than a still, which is a bit of a shame. Confusingly, this release is numbered VC177, which is the same number as a Din Djarin Mandalorian figure that we looked at in the last review. It is a curiosity, and seems like a really odd thing for a company like Hasbro to get mixed up. Fortunately for me, I think these things were made to be opened, and so mine is coming off the card anyway. And here is the Vintage Collection Incinerator Stormtrooper off of the card. As you can probably tell, this is a repaint of the VC140 Rogue One Stormtrooper. There is a good reason why this sculpt has become Hasbro's go-to 3.75 inch scale Stormtrooper. The proportions are good, and the helmet sculpt in particular is top notch. Besides the striking paint apps with these flashes of red across the trooper's armour, you can also see the all-in-one pauldron, fuel tank and flamethrower gun. As you can see, there's no weathering on the figure. I'm okay with that. After all, rank and file Imperials should look clean. And here is a Vintage Collection Incinerator Stormtrooper compared to a VC165 Remnant Stormtrooper. As you can see, the figures are identical except for their paint apps and accessories. For articulation, the Incinerator Stormtrooper has a double ball jointed head, all jointed shoulders, all jointed elbows which can bend to over 90 degrees, swivel hinge wrists, a ball jointed torso, ball jointed hips, upper thigh cuts, ball jointed knees, and ball jointed ankles. It's more than enough to get some pretty mean poses going on. So, as mentioned, the Incinerator Stormtrooper comes with an all-in-one pauldron, fuel tank and flamethrower gun. Other than the red on his shoulder pauldron, the piece is unpainted soft black plastic. The harness unclips from the back of the shoulders, so it is all removable, leaving you with a Stormtrooper variant not that dissimilar to Palpatine's Coruscant Guard. As you saw on the carded shot, the Incinerator Stormtrooper also comes packed with a flame effect piece that can clip onto the front of his gun. This is a pretty cool effect, sculpted from orange translucent plastic and sculpted to look like a jet of fire. It's a touch on the small side when compared to a TV show, but it works for a single carded release like this. One thing missing from the gun is a grip on the underside of the stock, which would have allowed a proper two-handed weapon grip as seen in the show and on the card back. As it is, you just have to rest the gun on the trooper's other hand. However, he can hold the fuel line, so you can actually get a better two-handed grip with his left hand on the top of the gun. It's not screen accurate, but it looks pretty cool. The Incinerator Stormtrooper is another solid troop variant based on the current standard bearing VC140 Stormtrooper mould. It's got decent paint apps and good accessories that differentiate it nicely from your average Stormtrooper, and it works with your Mandalorian figures, your computer game based figures, or just as part of your Imperial ranks. It's not essential, but it's nicely done and worth picking up if you can find it. If you have any questions about the Incinerator Stormtrooper, or if you have it yourself and would like to share your thoughts, then leave a comment down below and let's get into it. Otherwise, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned because there'll be more Vintage Collection reviews coming up soon. Remember to check out greencardback.com for more Star Wars content, and I will see you next time.